Right, so recently I came across a wild situation over on TikTok. Now, the weird thing is, this actually happened earlier in the month. I think the most recent update's about 2 weeks ago at this point, and somehow I missed it at the time, which is weird because the original video currently has 35.7 million views. And at first I thought it was just like a road rage video that you sometimes see on TikTok. You sometimes see like compilations of them and whatnot. And I just thought maybe it's an old clip, maybe you don't know who was actually involved in the video, but it turns out the person in the video actually has a TikTok account themselves. So let's actually go back to the beginning here, right? So there's a couple of people you need to be aware of. The first one, and this is the person we're mainly going to be looking at today, is Tanya G. Montoya. And Tanya was the one who uploaded this video that got around 35 million views. So it's basically some footage that she recorded of this like road rage incident, right? And it's got like the Jet 2 sound that's going around TikTok at the minute, you know, like Jet 2 holidays. So we're going to mute that because I think it might be copyrighted. I'm not sure. I'm sure everyone's heard the sound at this point. I genuinely can't escape it, it feels like. But either way, we're going to play the video and kind of talk over it. So this is the person you'd be aware of here. And as you can see, she's got out of a car, keyed Tanya's car multiple times over, and then the rest of the video is just kind of like showing her like switching lanes, trying to block her off and whatnot. We get a close-up off the car here, as we can see. We can see here that Tanya goes to switch lanes, then she switches lanes to kind of block her off. It's a bit of a wild video, isn't it? And as it turns out, people quickly identified who this was. I don't know how people do it, to be honest, right? It just feels like whenever one of these videos goes viral, people can figure out who it is. And they actually figured out that she has a TikTok account. So she has a personal TikTok account and a business TikTok account. The personal one, I believe, has been completely taken down now. I can't find it. The business TikTok account, which she actually uploads to very regularly, like multiple times a day, is this one right here called Pink Honey Boutique. And the comment section on the original video is just filled with people saying Pink Honey Boutique. Now the problem is, as we'll later find out, there's a lot of companies called Pink Honey Boutique, Pink Honey Store, just pink and honey like mixed in there. And unfortunately, because the situation has went so viral and obviously people are mentioning the store name, it's actually resulted in a bunch of people who weren't involved in this situation but just so happen to have a store that has a similar name getting like review bombed. Now Tanya has made multiple videos basically telling people like to stop leaving reviews, especially on the wrong stores, but it's such a big situation at this point, it's happened. And as we'll later see, the people who, again, weren't involved in the slightest have had to make videos basically telling people, like, I'm not the person you're looking for. The biggest giveaway and the reason why I knew kind of which Pink Honey Boutique it was is because of this tattoo right here. You can see she's got this, like, love heart tattoo at the bottom of her neck. And if we look at the Pink Honey Boutique page, we can see she has the same love heart tattoo at the bottom of her neck here. Now, interestingly, I don't believe she's responded, like, at all. She's been uploading, like, multiple videos a day. She's turned the comment section off on all her videos, but hasn't addressed this, which is a bit wild. And as we're about to find out, it doesn't seem like this is the first time something like this has happened. But let's get to the next video. So it's another video by Tanya, and she's basically giving a story time as to what actually happened, because there wasn't too much context in the original video. So she explains that she was just like going for a drive, I think going to work. And then she saw someone who was driving all crazy, so she honked at them.
I was driving to work. It was Wednesday, July 30. It was 10:40 a.m. I was driving on Van Buren Boulevard. And, well, I was minding my own business, just driving to work. And this girl was, like, swerving. She was driving like crazy. And she almost hit my car. So I honked at her. And she just got, like, pissed. So she started, like, following me and not letting me go, cutting me off.
Tanya then goes on to explain that she ended up getting out of the car. She was all angry. Tanya's kind of, like, laughing at her, which she says, like, made her even more angry.
At some point, she got off her car. She was in front of me. She got off her car and started cussing me out. And this is where I consider I was wrong. I was just looking at her and I start laughing, like, what's going on? Like, I was really confused. I was just like, okay. So I laughed and she got, like, even more pissed. So she was, like, cutting me off really bad. She backed her car while we were in a red light.
And then, as we saw in the video, she ends up getting out and keying the car. Now, Tanya also goes on to explain that she does know who this is. It is a person who has a boutique. Goes on to mention the fact that people are, like, getting the wrong person, though, which, again, we're going to get to later.
She got through the other side, and she just got off and keyed my car. And I was like, thank God I was recording, like, halfway through, because this was, like, this went on, like, for probably, like, 4 minutes. And well, yeah, that's all that happened. I already know who it is. They sent me her information. They sent me her page. She has a boutique, yes. And no, it's not the girl that you guys are tagging, so please stop with the death threats. It's another girl, and I have her information. Yes, I called the police.
I mean, honestly, it is wild to me that a situation like this can happen. Like, getting out of a car, like, to key someone else's car, just in general, but also just doing it in, like, such a busy road, broad daylight, saying she's being recorded, doesn't give a fuck. She's like, you know what, I'm keying this car. And as we actually go on to find out, this isn't the first time this happens. In fact, in this video, Tanya briefly explains that she apparently already owes someone around $10,000.
She damaged her car, and she owes her, like, $10,000 off of... Like, I don't know if she, like, crashed her car. I don't know, but yeah.
So again, I'm going to mute it here because there's music playing in the car, and I'm pretty sure it's copyrighted, so we'll just kind of talk over it. But as you can see, it says, this is the video that the other girl sent me, and same car, same reg, and same person, just sticking up a finger. Again, we don't really know, like, the context of exactly what's happened here, in this video in particular, but, yeah, it's the same person. She loves to get out of her car mid-journey, it seems. I think that's pretty clear at this point. And in fact, in the next update we get from Tanya, she explains that the damages are about $1,300, and obviously this is now being passed over to the police, so hopefully that will actually get paid.
I just got a quote to fix the hood, and it's gonna be $1,300. So I already sent that information to the cop in charge of my case, and well, he said that it counts as a felony, so most likely she will get arrested. I still don't know if she's already arrested. I still don't have that information.
Well, it definitely seems like she isn't, because, again, she uploads a lot on her page, like, genuinely multiple videos a day. So it seems like at this point, nothing's happened, unless there's just a bunch of pre-recorded videos. That's not to say that the police haven't been in contact with her. They might be, right? This might be just an ongoing situation at this point, and maybe we will get an update in the future. Now, again, in this video, Tanya has to tell people that they keep, like, review bombing the wrong place, or, like, sending messages to the wrong people.
Let you guys know, and please stop sending death threats to anybody, but you guys are confused and are giving bad reviews and sending these awful messages to the wrong boutique or the wrong person.
And we do have a couple of examples here. Like, there's this page here called Shop Pink and Honey, or Pink and Honey Boutique. Not Pink Honey Boutique, who was the person in the actual video, but Pink and Honey Boutique. Now, unfortunately, because this has become such a viral situation, people have went over to the wrong page and left, like, reviews and stuff. Even though Tanya has mentioned in multiple videos and multiple times, not even just the ones that I've showed here, that people are going to the wrong places, I guess people have just saw the original video that lacks context, looked in the comment section, and just decided to review bomb the one that they see. And of course, as you can imagine, Pink and Honey Boutique have had to make a video basically saying, like, I'm not the person.
I usually don't do this, so bear with me, but my name's Sydney, and I'm the owner of Pink and Honey Boutique in Roslyn Heights, New York. If you're here from the viral TikTok video, you are in the wrong place, because we have no affiliation or association with that woman or with her business. We are completely unassociated and unaffiliated. And if you left a bad review or a bad TikTok comment, can you please take it down, because it is hurting my business, and I would greatly appreciate it. And I promise if you come here, I won't key your car.
Now, I have just went over to look at the Google reviews. It seems like the negative ones have been removed, apart from one is still up. I can see here that says, I would not recommend going to this place unless you want your car keyed. And they've had a reply basically clarifying, like, it's not me in the video. Another example we have here is a page called Pink Honey Store. Now, interestingly, this is a company based in Australia, so literally completely different part of the world, but she was also getting people, like, commenting on her videos, I guess leaving bad reviews maybe as well, like, assuming she's in the video.
Okay guys, so there must be some confusion. I want to clear it up. Number one, I'm Australian. Number two, I go to counselling rather than taking out my negative energy on the car. I am Australian. I live in a small town called Bendigo.
So yeah, she carries on the video kind of show that she is indeed in Australia, and then goes on to end the video by actually showing her store.
Just a reminder, we definitely are not in California, but definitely give us a follow. Like, love it. So we stock Australian brands, Mimco, Runway, and that's my little store in there.
So yeah, very unfortunate that it did result in the wrong people obviously getting the blame for this. Hopefully the fact that they have actually came out and clarified has stopped people getting the wrong place. Like I said before, we don't actually have a response from the person in the video. They have just kind of carried on uploading videos, and who knows what's going to happen here, right? Because obviously there should be repercussions, right? She got out of a car and fucking damaged someone else's car. Obviously it's in the hands of the police now, so we'll see what happens there. Hopefully they do something about it, and maybe there'll be an update in the future. But yeah, with all that being said, would love to know your thoughts in the comment section down below on the situation itself. Obviously how it played out as well, with the wrong people kind of getting the blame for it. Again, not Tanya's fault, right? She did make multiple videos telling people that they had the wrong person, but unfortunately some people just didn't see that, I guess. But yeah, like I said, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff, and until the next one, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, goodbye.